everybody. How is everyone doing today? And it's 1 p.m. my time. I think it's 2 p.m. Eastern, so I guess I should say good afternoon. My name is Jamie. I'm from Coffee in My Kitchen, and I see there's a whole bunch of people on already, so welcome, welcome. I hope everyone's been having fun so far on the summit today. Thank you, Loretta. She says, click that thumbs up. Thank you very much. Oh, and Julia's from Tennessee. Hello, hello. And Amy's internet is back. Yes, we love it. Hello, Kelly. Oh, awesome, awesome. Oh, again, I'm so glad everyone was able to make it today. Again, my name is Jamie from coffeeinmykitchen.com. Let's see. I don't know if you're all able to get to my video today quite yet, but I did the patchwork book bag project. Here is what that looks like. It's actually kind of a large tote. There we go. And we did like a quilt design using sublimation materials from Cricut. And I really, really like how this turned out. The ink just infuses into the material and it's all nice and flat. And yeah, it's really cool looking. Very cool. Thank you, Loretta. She said the patchwork design is great. Oh, really appreciate that. When Elena came to me earlier this year and asked if I would be a part of the summit, she said, we're looking for some unique designs and some different techniques to use with the Joy machine that maybe people wouldn't think of. So one of the things I really like to do is the sublimation projects. And I have a Joy machine and the Maker 3. So usually I would do my sublimation projects with the Maker. But then I realized if you get just the big size infusible ink sheets, you can actually cut them down and make them fit a design to fit your Joy. And so that's what we did with the big book bag. So it looks like you made it with a big machine, but we fooled them. We actually made it with our small Joy machine. So that was really fun. So I would love to know though, raising your hand or just making a comment in the comments, how many people have done sublimation projects with your Cricut Joy? Have you done like coasters? I know the pens, the infusible ink pens are popular. Um, oh, Melinda said she just finished watching the workshop. Thank you so much, Melinda, and you're right on time, not late. Awesome. All right, Amy says she hasn't done much with the patterns. Oh, awesome, but now she knows what to do and has ideas. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Amy. Absolutely. Oh, cool. Canyon Mom 1 says, love how you made it bigger than the mat. Thank you. I know it's funny because you look at the mat and the size of the machine, and your brain just sort of focuses just on those measurements. And it's kind of hard to think outside of the box, if you will, to know what else you can do. Um, and I have looked at the offerings that Cricut has specifically for the Joy machine in terms of infusible ink paper that's sized for the Joy. And there's really cute little boxes. And it's a nice selection, but there's so much more if you get the big ones. There's like, 20 or 30 of these pattern packs, as opposed to like the 5 that they have right now for the Joy. So anyway, so just knowing that you can do a little bit more with the bigger, the wider selection is really, really fun. Oh, thank you, Joyce. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Wow, so many great compliments. Thank you. Oh, awesome. Melinda says she's done some infusible ink sheet projects, the baby t-shirt. Oh, those are so cute. And my hubby and I are going to be doing I think we're going to do some it's ugly sweater designs, but ugly t-shirt designs for Christmas this year with another summit that we're doing. So we're super excited about that. Awesome. Loretta says, I see you've used a collection of fusible ink from Cricut. Oh, you have several and you're going to try it. Wonderful. That is excellent. Oh, wonderful. So yes, so hopefully, if you haven't seen it yet, go ahead and make sure you do watch the project so you can make this really cool book bag. And this is the Cricut, sorry, trying to get it straight here. The Cricut, what's it called? Tote bag blank. I know that Michael's craft supply store, they have their own brand of a tote bag. We've used that as like a test bag, and the infusible ink works really, really well in that bag. Um, so there are a couple of different brands out there that have really nice blanks that you can use. So it doesn't have to be like the Cricut bag blank. So that's good to know too. And then the Michaels brand is also maybe a little bit cheaper than Michaels or than Cricut. So if you're trying to save a few extra pennies this summer, you can definitely do, a slightly cheaper generic brand, and the design still looks fantastic. Awesome. Oh, okay, Canyon Mom 1 says she's tried the pens with very little luck. I actually haven't quite done the pens yet, though I do have them. I just haven't tried them yet. Oh, Melinda says she wants to get the wildflower collection now. Yes, it's a beautiful collection. Back to the pens, I actually have the regular infusible ink pens, and I just got the oh, the adapter. Lost my train of thought for a second. The adapter where you can use the big Cricut machine pens on the Joy machine. So I'm going to start trying that out, and I'm interested to see how that goes. Has anybody used any of the pen adapters from, so that you can do different type sizes pens on the Cricut Joy machine? That would be interesting to learn. Um, so I'll wait for that. And then I do like the this wildflower pack. I think was new this year for summer from Cricut, and I love it. I love the floral and just the different contrasting colors and everything. It's really really nice. All right, Loretta says, I noticed you use the heat transfer tape to hold the pieces together. Does the tape keep the heat from transferring evenly to the ink portion? No, actually, we found, you probably saw there is a little bit of ghosting on the bag here. In the video, we did have to reduce some of this a little bit. It was actually just pressure. So as far as I could tell, and with some other projects that we did use the heat transfer tape quite a bit, or yeah, um, or the blue tape. Actually don't have it here right now. But yeah, it was just pressure that seemed to make the difference. So it actually doesn't matter about the tape. So go ahead and use the blue tape and for all your little blocks and everything, and it doesn't make a difference. You're essentially, I think, just trading the liner of the back of the transfer sheet for the tape. So the thickness and everything doesn't matter at all. So to avoid ghosting, you just want to make sure you have your hands and everything, pressured evenly on your Easy Press when you use it. Awesome. Fantastic. Oh, Loretta did say she has tried the pens on a mug and she has had good results. Awesome. Oh, perfect. Wonderful. Well, Loretta, you're gonna have to tell us. It sounds like it worked out really well. That's great. The pens are fun. I'm excited to try them. They have such a huge variety of them, so those are always fun. That's great. Oh, hello, Adelaide. Adelaide. I think I might be saying your name wrong, but from Germany. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here today. That's awesome. Very cool. All right, let's see. So if you had a chance to sign up for my free sublimation guide, Erin, if we want to show it on the page real quick. For the speaker page. There we go. Um, Erin is awesome. She's running all the background stuff today for Elena. Oh my goodness, you should give her a thumbs up. She is awesome. She's making all of the speakers look really good today. All right, so there is the Patchwork Book Bag project. There's the supply list. And again, you can use a bunch of different, blanks and stuff for that, different brands if you like. Let's see. Oh, Loretta did say she has the 9x9 press. How large would you make the patchwork design? Um, I'd actually, let's see, 9x9. I think I'm trying to remember my measurements. Let's see, I have the 10x12. You would probably shrink it down maybe to so that each block was like 1x1 inch. Um, Honestly, what I do sometimes is I use paper to cut everything out before I use the sublimation paper. So if you wanted to experiment a little bit, Loretta, with your own Cricut Joy and with the size of the different pieces and stuff, I would start with each little block being like 1x1 inch. Um, or you can and print it out on paper, kind of mess around with it a little bit on your canvas and make sure that your heat press will fit on there. I would go ahead and start with that. But good question though, good question. Let's see. Oh, sorry. So back to the freebie on my page. Thank you. Oh, Kelly says, do the pens dry out? I don't know for sure, but it looks like Loretta said in the comments that they do dry out. Um, Loretta, you could probably let me know if this is true or not for you also, since you seem to use the pens. I have heard that if you store the pens, any Cricut pen actually, upside down, that will actually keep the ink closer to the tip and will keep it lasting a little bit longer. So I heard that tip from Jennifer Makers. So keep all of your Cricut pens upside down, and that should help them last a little bit longer. So tip of the day. All right, here we go. So the freebie, if you click on the link there, it'll take you to our sign up page for our Summer Joy Crafts Sublimation Collection. This is it's a PDF guide that also includes links to get the SVG template files. It's over 52 pages long, so it's a pretty bulky explanation book. And we run through 3 projects for sublimation with Cricut materials. And we do, it's kind of just like a basic, here's 3 different types of sublimation projects that you can do for the summer. And let's see here. One of them, or actually the first one that we did here was the mug. And this is the a Cricut sublimation mug blank with the pink handle and pink inside here. It's really pretty. And we use rose and I think it's violet, just the regular, again, the large Cricut sublimation, the infusible ink sheets for this mug. And then the next one that we did in that set was the blue one. So you have like a guys and a girls one, or boys and girls, whichever you'd like to do. And it's just a really cute little polka dot design. And yeah, this one again is the blue, and we use blue and gray little dots for this. This is really easy. You just cut out the little dots in the design, and then you use that blue ink, not ink, blue ink. I get heat, thank you, heat resistant tape for just taping these onto the mug. Ah, thank you, my lovely assistant here today. So this is the blue heat resistant tape that Cricut does sell, and you just use little pieces of this to tape on your little dots here, and then you stick it in the mug press, and voila, then you have this really cute little, really easy project in just a couple of minutes. Let's see here. Thank you, Loretta. She said it's a hefty guide. Oh, and she got the VIP bonus. That's awesome. Oh, good question, Loretta. Yes, is it possible to press in sections? That's kind of a yes and no. We've tried it both ways. Sometimes if you overlap your heat press, let's see if I'm trying to say this right. So like for instance, so this is another one of the projects in the freebie. It's a little cosmetic bag that we used, just a smaller version of the little wildflower things. If you are going to press in sections, just make sure that your heat guide or your easy press doesn't overlap with something that you've already pressed in. The extra heat on something that you've already pressed will lighten the ink. So we did, if that makes sense. So just make sure that you do have a little bit of space in between the sections if you're going to do it, in sections. So yeah, again, if you overlap your easy press onto something that you've already pressed, it will definitely lighten and maybe cause a little bit of that ghost stain effect. So it's up to you if you want to give it a shot. I would, I just be kind of careful with that. Now, if you do have the little tiny little handheld press the Cricut sells, you might be able to do it in sections a little bit easier than if you're trying to do it with the big one. Sometimes you can't really see the design that well when you're using the big one. So again, go ahead and just you know kind of play around with it, mess around with it a little bit, and then just have fun with it. Most of this is just trial and error. And it can be frustrating because this stuff is a little expensive. So I always have to fight the fear of, oh my gosh, I'm wasting materials and supplies. Please let me know in the comments if you have had that fear of, oh my gosh, I am wasting money and material, and then just, oh my gosh, this sucks. So anyways, Kelly, yes, I think it will work with an iron. I would actually go to Cricut.com and search their help guide and see what they recommend. Um, I haven't personally used it with an iron, but I feel like you can. If anyone else has used an iron with the sublimation infusible ink products, go ahead and put in the chat too if you've used it. Um, yes, yeah, Joyce says especially with the infusible ink because it is expensive. So yes, you do. Yeah. So you may need to do a little bit of research to find out what the heat setting is for an iron. That would be the only thing. Um, so yeah, yeah. So I would do a little bit of research on Google with Cricut and see what the heat setting would be for that iron. But I'm pretty sure you can use it. You probably do need to use the butcher paper though, so make sure you do have that with your project, and that keeps the iron from burning the your blank, be it a coaster or the tote bag or the t-shirt or anything like that. Yes, so yes, Amy says big time fear of waste. Yes, everyone has that fear of waste. Loretta says it could be considered happy accidents. Yes, that is very true. And if you have lovely, forgiving relatives, sometimes your happy accidents or mistakes can make lovely Christmas presents. And if you say it's homemade, sometimes you can just kind of slip those lovely Christmas presents in there and people won't notice. So, and then you're set. So there's something, depending on how bad it is. I mean, obviously, don't give them a bad gift, but you know, if it will work, it doesn't have to be perfect. Again, this is handmade, wonderful works of love. So you can always bear that in mind. So that's awesome. Okay, let's see. So back to the freebie. So we do the cosmetic bag, which again is just a smaller version of the tote bag, which is really cool. And then this last one, I really, really like this one, is another tote bag, but we do a butterfly and bubbles design. And I love how this turned out. We used three different colors, and these were individual colors from the infusible ink line. And yeah, so these butterflies are just so pretty and delicate. And yeah, I really, really, really like this one. And I seem to have a butterfly theme this year going on. And yeah, so that was really, really pretty. Oh, thank you, Joyce. She likes the butterflies and bubbles too. That's awesome. Very cool. And then, Erin, if you want to go back to the page, I can talk a little bit about my contribution for the VIP pass this year. So if y'all were able to upgrade to the VIP pass, I believe Elena said it is still on sale until Sunday. Um, well, Loretta likes the butterflies and bubbles too. That's awesome. Um, yeah, so for the VIP pass, I went ahead and put in three different craft collections that you can use specifically with your Joy machine. Let's see, some of the examples we have, again, are these really cute 3D butterfly card toppers. And there's actually 8 different designs for summer. So we did flip-flops, and we did a shell, and then some other really cute things. This is one of my favorites. We did an ice cream cone, kind of on its side. Maybe it should be like this. If you do it like this, it looks like it, dropped out of your hand and it's a mess. So anyways, but what you do with these 3D card designs, you just, cut out 3 different sections, layer them, glue them down, and then they make a really cute little artsy card that you can send to people this summer. And then it looks like everyone's enjoying that. That's awesome. We also did a collection where you can use the Joy pen set. And so this is a floral collection. We did 5 cards and then 5 stickers, or let's see, I should call them envelope seals if you want to be really specific about it. But I just call them stickers. So, but you use the Joy pens collection. So, and this is, we considered it pen art. And so you just switch out the colors and then you make these really, really pretty card and sticker set that you can also send to people this summer. It does look a little bit like neon, Kelly. It actually isn't, but it's really cool just to kind of see how the pens come out. And so we have five different little summer floral or summer flowers on there. So this is the hydrangeas, and then we have the oh, there we go, the sunflower, which is really fun. And oh, and then we have the zinnia. This is one of my favorites too. So it uses let's see, I think four or five different pens, which is really, really cool. So it's just kind of just a different way of, different techniques that you can learn with your Cricut machine. Oh, and then the last one we did was vinyl stickers for uh, summer. So we did like a beach vinyl sticker collection. Um, and so these are just some of the ones that we made. These are actually kind of big, but we did a crab. And then we also did a like a tropical tree. And then we also did a sun. Oh, there we go. And then we did a beach ball. And there's actually 10 of these stickers in this collection. And so very, very cool. And then we just kind of stuck them so you could just see what you get. But you have little flip-flops and a little sea star and stuff. And then we have pink flip-flops too for the ladies. So just some fun summer beach stickers that you can use. Just, play around with and have some fun this summer. Oh, Canyon Mom. Yes, the watercolor pens on those designs. Yes, you can. Um, so inside the guide, I do tell you what pen to use. As far as the name of the pen. But yeah, you can definitely, you'd have to go in and choose what pen color you would like to create the design. So it will be a little bit different. I think there's only like 6 watercolor pen colors as opposed to like the 30 that's in the Joy collection. But if you're interested in, trying the watercolor pen art out, that would be cool. And you could actually, you know, email me or ping me on my Facebook account or Instagram and let me know. I would love to see pictures of y'all's crafts and everything from these collections. That would be really cool. All right, looks like we have 5 minutes left. This has been great. If you have any other questions, please, now is the time. So, any questions at all about any, the main project that we did, the patchwork book bag, the freebies that we did, more sublimation projects, and then the cards and the stickers, vinyl stickers that we did for the VIP. Any other questions on that? That would be great. So you can find me at coffeeinmykitchen.com. That is where we have our craft blog. You can sign up for our newsletter. Actually, if you get our freebie, the sublimation collection, you will automatically be signed up to our newsletter. And our newsletter is really cool. We have a monthly freebie that we offer each month. As far as like a digital paper pack, we do clip art, we do some SVG files too. We do a craft with craft tips that we show you in the newsletter. We also have a shop, so we show you what's on sale and some different projects you can do with that. It's a great community. We also have a Facebook group, coffeeinmykitchen.com group. Well, that's not right. Anyways, it's on Facebook. If you join the newsletter, we'll send you all the information to get signed up with the group and everything. Oh my goodness, that is a good question, Loretta. How do you organize your project ideas on the computer, printed in notebooks? Whew, I do a little bit of both. I'm one of those half and half old millennials, and I still need my notebooks and I need my computer and my phone notes. Um, so honestly, it's kind of everywhere. I'm a little disorganized with that. But most of the time, if it's one full project, I with lots of little projects or one theme with projects to go with the theme, I'll try to keep that all in a notebook. And then, yeah, it is. I'm sorry, I don't have a good answer. It's just kind of everywhere. So, oh, Kelly says she has to have things on paper. Yep, yep. That's awesome. Oh, I think one other question we had was such a fun name for your handle. What inspired it? Oh, thank you. So Coffee in My Kitchen, I'll have to do this fast. We actually started out as a homemaking blog. And so Coffee in My Kitchen to me just sounds so cute and cozy and, my hubby and I love coffee, and um, we often find ourselves just standing around the kitchen chatting as we're drinking our coffee, and so that kind of just came from there. And then as our blog and our business has evolved over the last 5 years or so, we've just really enjoyed all of the crafts and getting to learn about the Cricut designs and crafts. And I love home decorating too. So we have lots of home decor crafts. So this year we are Coffee in My Kitchen, where we come to chat, craft, and sip coffee together. And so that's who we are. And we would love to have you come and join our family and get to join us with all of the crafting ideas and tips and things that we like to do here. Yes, so thank you again so much for joining us with the summit today. My goodness, everyone here, all the speakers, fantastic projects. Just wonderful. And again, thank you to Elena and to her team for putting this on. It's a lot of work, and we really appreciate her hosting this. This is just, it's been fabulous. What a wonderful experience. So I hope you all have learned so much today. And this is just day one, and we're only halfway through the day. So all weekend there's going to be so many fantastic projects and folks to know and everything. So anyways, any more questions? Oh my goodness, thank you for coming, Melinda. Thank you, that is awesome. Oh, you're welcome. Man-made crafts, I love your handle, that is really cool. Thank you, Loretta. Thank you. Awesome, this has been really, really cool. Been really, had a lot of fun today. This was fun. I was nervous before we came on the live, but this has been great. You guys have been awesome. Well, thank you all for coming. We really appreciate it. We'll hope to see you soon. We'll see you later. Bye.